We are launching a solar sail to test solar propulsion, and solar sails could pave the way for low-cost, long-lasting spacecraft. As reported by Universe Today, the Planetary Society has set a June 22nd launch date for their LightSail 2 CubeSat. LightSail 2 is a test mission designed to study the feasibility of using sunlight for propulsion. The small satellite will use the pressure of sunlight on its solar sails to propel its way to a higher orbit. The LightSail 2 is hitching a ride inside a Georgia Tech mission called PROX-1, which itself is a secondary payload aboard a Falcon Heavy rocket. LightSail 2 will be deployed at an altitude of 447 miles, or 720 kilometers, where the force from the sunlight is enough to overcome the atmospheric drag. Once it's been deployed, LightSail 2 will take a few days to perform health and status checks, and then it'll deploy its solar panels. About a day after that, it'll unfurl its 4 mylar sails, which are each about the size of a boxing ring. LightSail 2 will rely on what's called solar radiation pressure for propulsion. Photons from the sun will push on the sails and produce a tiny amount of acceleration. Eventually, the pressure from all these photons will raise the spacecraft's orbit. The force is really small, as in roughly the weight of a paperclip. But over time, it'll raise LightSail 2's orbit by a measurable amount. This is according to the Planetary Society, who designed LightSail 2 to test the feasibility of solar sail propulsion for the popular CubeSat type of satellite. That's a small satellite commonly used for research purposes, which is becoming more popular due to its low cost. LightSail 2 is the third attempt by the Planetary Society to test this solar sail spacecraft, although it's an idea they've been championing for decades. The Society is a charitable organization, and the sail was developed with funds largely from private donors. As for what's next, the Society says the LightSail 2 project is already informing future solar sail work, and since they have a Space Act agreement in place with NASA, they'll be sharing their project data so we can all benefit from this hopefully successful test flight.